But I'm over here right now with Eve Carter, another one of our volunteers, and it looks like you have a customer, a young person who wants to plant.
Look how healthy this is. See all these long roots? Can you see it? How tall they are.
And what kind of plants are the kids planting?
This is a columbine. And, okay.
Here, I can hold that for you. So.
Okay. Hold it nice.
So
what I would like for you to do is to put the cup over here so that we don't spill dirt.
So the kids, this is a little activity where the kids get to plant a wildflower, a native wildflower, in this case a columbine, to take home. We always try to make sure there are kids activities at this event, and this is one way to introduce kids to gardening and to native plants at the same time. So
you have to hide all of those roots. Roots do not like sunshine. The plant likes sunshine, green like sun, but roots like it dark. Oops. Okay. It's okay. You help her take it off, please. All right. Then I'm going to give you a little bit of water.
So it looks like you're almost out of plants here, Eve. We'll need to get some more.
I know. Well, we have a few. See, they're small, but the roots are so sturdy. There. We need to use these first. Unless you have a lot to get rid of inside.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to check with Mary.
I think we should just do these because these roots are very good.
Okay.
They're very healthy.
All right. Well, thanks. I'm glad we could take a look at that. So.
This nice young man building a birdhouse today. What's your name, dear? Christoph, was it?
Stoffa.
Oh, Stoffa? Christopha? Did you have fun building this box?
Yep.
Did your dad help?
I know.
He's doing a good job with that screwdriver, getting that in.
He did a very nice job.
So you put that whole thing together, Christoph?
Yep.
That is incredible. That is great. You did a nice job.
And then when you get home, you can either paint it or decorate it a little bit. Don't put too much like glue or glitter or sequins, nothing like that. You don't want the birds eating that kind of stuff. And then hang it in a tree, and then you'll get some birds that'll eat bugs, eat insects. And we're going to give you a paper there that tells you more about that. Oh yeah, Brian, if you can hand him those.
So how's the birdhouse building been going, Cindy? You guys been getting lots of interest?
Very nice. A lot of kids today, a lot of parents helping out. It's been very fun.
Good. Well, that's important. We want our volunteers to have fun too. So.
I know I got to go get a dog or a brat from Tony. We're building up an appetite here, aren't we?
Done.
Yeah, very
All right.
good.
Great job.
A little bit more.
Well, thanks. We'll let her finish off with Christopher there. So. We're here with Mary Rice, our environmental education coordinator at Spring Valley. Could you tell us what Sparks is?
As soon as I look at the wall and find out what it means myself, it's supporting parents in advocacy, research, and knowledge about science. I get a little nervous with the use of the word advocacy, but the idea is we think science is important in schools and needs to be a part of the education of kids. So that's what it is.
Okay, and I know this is the second year we've participated. Where did Sparks come from, and how did Spring Valley get involved with it?
Sparks is a project of the Bronx Zoo in New York City, and the first year that they did it just for New York to see how it would fly, and then they wrote a grant to spread out to the boondocks, and through our good friends at the Brookfield Zoo, we were included. And so there was a training a year ago for our staff to be able, in turn, to train parents to do science with their kids. And then this year we received an email saying the grant could be extended and we could do it again. So we had 2 parent workshops again this year to teach parents how to do inquiry with their kids, not the cookbook science that you and I did when we were kids in school. Follow step 1 and you'll get to the conclusion if you go through 1 through 6 or whatever. So it's working pretty well.
Okay, good. And there's a nice crowd in here too, which is nice to see. And it's nice that we were able to couple it with the Backyards for Nature Fair and get, especially on a beautiful day. So
exactly. And the projects, I'd say we've duplicated some of the activities from last year, but we brought in as many almost as we had last year. So it's really been nice.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Mary.
Sure, no problem.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on here, and certainly our special events and these fairs are not the only time to come out to Spring Valley. We're open every day of the year, actually. So come on out here, especially now that spring is here and summer's on its way. There's a lot to do here in terms of programs and things like that, and if you've been intrigued by any of the things we've talked about, either composting or native plants or any of that kind of stuff, the staff here is here to answer questions and help people to better understand these resources and how they can incorporate them into their own lives. So this is Dave Brooks for WSPD saying
The bratwurst
thanks
was
for
very
coming
good,
up.
and Tony did a beautiful job.
And we have a testimonial on the bratwurst, which are always awesome here at Spring Valley. So, all right, thanks, folks.